Hello, my name is John McQuiston and you're watching LifeTimes, a TV programme for those who remember the old days more than yesterday. In this episode of LifeTimes, our journey begins at the city farm in Gorgie to see a showcase of traditional farming methods and animals of Scotland. From there, we will make our way to Stirling to attend one of the largest classic car shows in Scotland. After that, we will take part in a gathering of pipe bands held in Royal Deeside near Braemar. And finally, the friendly staff at the historic Denes train station will invite us in to see their excellent train exhibition. Man, despite his artistic pretensions, sophistication and many accomplishments, owes his existence to a 6-inch layer of topsoil and the fact that it rains. To own a bit of ground, to scratch it with a hoe, to plant seeds and watch the renewal of life, this is the commonest delight of the race and one of the most satisfactory things a man can do. These poetic words by Charles Dudley Warner are taken very seriously at the Gorgie City Farm, which is our first stop today. This small piece of land amongst Gorgie's Victorian tenements is looked after by the local community in hopes to preserve a way of life that was typical to the Scottish countryside. So let us visit this unique little place in Edinburgh. There are not many other activities that can fill us with more excitement than taking a car trip to somewhere new. Vehicles come in many shapes and sizes. They change with age as well. And yesterday's modern ultimately turns into today's vintage. However, a nice design will still please the eyes of the amateur enthusiast or the serious connoisseur. We're about to see a classic car show in the city of Stirling, which exhibits many of the models we haven't seen on the roads for decades. Some were made for the everyday people, and some for a privileged few. Nevertheless, we can agree that their elegant, stylish interiors and exteriors are a pleasure to see again. Pipe bands are a long-standing tradition in areas with Celtic roots, but nowhere else are they such symbols to a nation than in Scotland. The most famous pipe band event every year is the Tattoo, held in Edinburgh Castle's Esplanade, but over the centuries, spectacular displays have been performed all over the country. The players see a great deal of challenge in the complex melodies and engage their audience by demonstrating excellent skills while performing on the parade. We shall be travelling to the Royal Deeside near Braemar, where several pipe bands of the Cairngorms and Aberdeenshire have gathered for a private event in celebration of Scottish culture. Now, on to something different. The coastal town of Denes has been known for its industrial past, especially for shipbreaking that lasted for much of the 20th century. Therefore, it needed a good transportation link with Edinburgh and Glasgow, which was provided by its train station. The station has moved from its original location, but it's in the good hands of the Scottish Railway Preservation Society, along with several locomotives, coaches, and a museum that looks after them. This is heaven to the train enthusiasts, but also to those who still remember how the stations of the 1950s and 60s looked like. So, welcome to Denes Station. We have now reached the end of today's journey. It was a pleasure to be your host this afternoon. We will be back again tomorrow. Until then, have a good day. Goodbye.